Good afternoon. Good afternoon. There we go. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for being here today for the first meeting of this biennial of the Intergovernmental Coordination Committee. So I'm sure everyone's thrilled to be here after lunch. Thank you for your attendance. I'd like to welcome all of you and thank you for your participation. You being here today is important, but local bills are infinitely important. If you've served in this house for one session or more, you know that sometimes the one local bill that gets passed is the most important thing you can bring home to your community, whether it be relating to hotel motel tax, relating to a whole litany of things. So it's important for us to meet and be here. We are going to be meeting as needed. So we're not going to have a set schedule as some committees do. So just please be aware if you get an email from myself or from Michael Satterfield or Dendrick Atkins that it is going to be relating to this committee. My name is Beth Camp, and I am very excited to be here with you today because I love my district, and I'm sure all of you feel the same. I'm from West Central Georgia, and my district consists of Upson County, Lamar County, and Pike County, and they're rural in nature, but believe it or not, I live 52 miles from the capital, and I'm in a rural community, which is shocking to a lot of people. The things that my community needs are different than everyone else's communities to some degree, but they're commonalities too. And of course, Georgia law dictates how we handle them. So if you don't mind, I want to kind of just go around and maybe hear a little bit about you and your community. And we're going to try to keep it brief because a lot of people are going to try to get to that 2 o'clock meeting for regulated industries. So let's start. Representative Bentley, do you mind if we start with you? What number are you?
I'm number 14. Good afternoon, colleagues. This is Patty Bentley, the Strawberry Queen, and I represent House District 150, which includes Taylor County, Macon County, Dooley County, the City of Fort Valley, the City of Americas, and Andersonville. And this is my 11th year in the House of Representatives, and I've been on this committee for the entire time of being a member of the General Assembly. So thank you. Look forward to working with all of you.
Thank you so much, Representative Bentley. Chairman Corbett.
Thank you, Madam Chair. And it is an honor to serve on this committee. This makes my 9th year on this committee. I serve District 174, which is Lowndes, Eccles, Clinch, Ware, Charlton, and now Brantley County. And if your county will look up what rural in the dictionary, they'll see my county. But anyway, very, very rural. Glad to be here. Very, very. Like I say, while we have a lot of things different, we have much the same goals, everybody on the committee, no matter whether you're rural or urban or suburban. So glad to be here.
Thank you so much, Chairman Corbett. Representative Lott.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I am Jody Lott, and I represent Columbia County, which is the bedroom community out of Augusta.
All right. Thank you so much. Representative New.
Hi, I'm Kimberly New. I represent District 64, that's Douglas County and Paulding County. I am a 7th generation Douglas County resident, and my grandkids are 9th generation Douglas County resident. Douglasville is going to have their they're having a birthday, 150th birthday in a couple of weeks, but my family predates Douglas County 30 years. So glad to be here.
Thank you so much, Representative New. We're glad to have you serving as our secretary, so thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Vice Chair Anderson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. My name is Victor Anderson. I represent District 10, which is most of Habersham County and all of Rabun County. Somewhere behind us is a delegation, as I introduced this morning, of the youth leadership group from Rabun County. They may come through the door in a few minutes. I kind of hope they'd be here so I could recognize them. So when they do, just know that that's who that group of kids are coming in. Enjoy having the opportunity to serve on this committee and serve with you, Madam Chair. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Appreciate you serving. All right. Representative Horner.
Thank you, Madam Chair. My name is Mitchell Horner. I'm from District 3. It's Catoosa County. It's the bedroom community of Tennessee. And we have a lot of issues locally that we need to deal with because the great state of Georgia is growing exponentially, and all of that goes between our interstate and our rail lines. And so we have a lot of needs, and so I'm here thankful serving on this community and committee, and I look forward to serving with all of y'all.
All right, thank you so much. All right, Representative Adesanya.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. My name is Solomon Adesanya. I'm representing District 43. That's Cobb County, largely Marietta. It's in East Cobb, so largely Marietta and a small part of Northwest Atlanta. Honored to be here, and I look forward to working with all of you.
Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to all the diversity that we have on this committee. It's awesome, all the different regions we represent. All right, Representative Alexander.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'm Kimberly Alexander, and I represent District 66. So now you guys got two Kimberlys from Douglas County. And I've been on this committee for 11 years. Happy to be here, Madam Chair.
Oh, thank you so much. All right, Representative Bazemore.
Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you, Madam Chair. My district, I'm serving in District 69 now instead of 63. And that encompasses a portion of Union City, City of South Fulton, and Fayetteville. And I have been serving on this committee for 7 years.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for serving. All right, Chairman Wiedauer.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'm Marcus Wiedauer. I like to say that the biggest argument we have down here at the Capitol is where exactly is God's country, and I get to represent it out in District 121, Oconee County and Clark County. Honor of representing the University of Georgia as well. So, go Dogs.
Thank you so much. All right, Representative Douglas.
Yes, thank you, Madam Chair. I represent District 78, which encompasses Clayton and Henry County. So I got a little city and a little rural on the end, and we also have a strawberry farm in Old Henry County down our way. And I'm not the strawberry king.
Oh, no. No, we're not going to do anything controversial today. Thank you so much, Representative Douglas.
This is my 11th year serving.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Representative Lynn Gadney.
Am I live?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Madam Chair. My name is Lynn Gladney. I represent District 130. That is the delegation that actually neighbors Representative Lott. My district encompasses parts of the Savannah River. We have the Locken Dam. I actually service the Augusta Regional Airport. I have a 4-lane highway in my district that actually rides all the way to Savannah. A little bit of rural, some downtown, just a lot of cool things going on. I'm also a 3rd-generation military veteran and always supported the what's going on at Fort Gordon, the Cyber Center of Excellence. So that's who we are, and I'm excited about doing great things for our community. Thank you.
Thank you. We're glad to have you, and thank you for your military service to our country. We
It's my
appreciate
pleasure.
that. There we go. And now we were going to hear from Minority Whip Park. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Can y'all hear me? Hello? Testing.
There you go.
All right. Can y'all hear me now? Hello? Okay. So I'm from House District 107 in Gwinnett County, essentially the intersection of 316 and 85. Lovely, growing suburban community. Looking forward to serving with each of y'all on this committee.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you. All right. Representative Evans.
Thank you so much, Chairwoman Camp. And I'm Becky Evans, and I'm from DeKalb County, serving parts of unincorporated DeKalb, Atlanta, Decatur. I live right near Emory University, and I'm also Agnes Scott is right outside my district, and GBI headquarters, East Lake Golf Course, a landfill, a wastewater treatment plant. And no commercial, but anyhow, it's a very diverse district, and I love serving in it. Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
have a little anecdote, too. I remember I worked for Senator Parent before I got elected, and we had an issue with a local bill with Decatur. We had a senior homestead exemption, and I remember it got held up by a member on the by a member that wasn't a part of the delegation. And it was like, so I got to visit Chairwoman Tankersley in her office and go make all the rounds and say, please let us pass our local senior exemption bill. So you never know who you're going to get visited by in your role, Chairwoman. So anyhow, but I'm glad to serve. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. And you're exactly right. Chairman Tankersley is a hard act to follow, so I appreciate the patience all of you are giving me. All right. Chairman Thomas.
Brad Thomas, District 21, the real God's country, Cherokee County. I'm happy to be here. This is my second term and second time on this committee.
Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you so much. All right. And Representative Holland.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Betsy Holland, House District 54, which is entirely in Fulton County. It's parts of Atlanta and Sandy Springs. If you know where Phipps Plaza and Lenox Square malls are, that's smack in the middle of my district. Not so much God's country, more God's shopping country.
Well, if it's okay with the committee, I don't think we're going to debate today who lives in God's country. Is that okay with everyone? All right. So I'm going to allow the committee a moment to review the rules. The 2023-2024 committee rules should be in your packet. And if you want to take a few moments to review them. They changed very small from last to this time. It's going to be rules 13 through 16, and those are going to be the changes. So that's easy. It's more challenging when they're kind of in the middle, but they're right at the end. All right. It appears we have some questions. Oh, we have to make. Oh, I'm so sorry. All right. Do I hear a motion?
Make a motion, we adopt the rules we have before us.
All right, we have a motion. Do I hear a second? All right, so we've got multiple seconds, so thank you so much. All right, now we're going to have some time for discussion. Let's see. Representative Park, do you have a question? Okay. Has to be what? Okay, I'm going to ask you kindly to revert to microphone 11. 10 does not seem to be cooperating.
Of course.
Thank you.
So on Rule 14, it says regarding local reapportionment legislation that rule can be waived, or the requirement for certification of accuracy by the Legislative and Congressional Reapportionment Office can be waived by the chairperson. Could you provide some additional clarification and guidance as to what that means? Because I know state law requires certain certification from the Office of Congressional Reapportionment, and I think just some additional guidance would be helpful.
Well, all right, Whip Park, I just got clarification from Legislative Counsel, which is, thank you so much for being here. All right, so the clarification I just received was that a member could move forward with legislation even without it being certified by the reapportionment office, but they would be advised, it would be noted that it was not certified by them.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Representative Bentley.
Yes, ma'am. Madam Chair, I'd just like to, it's not a question, just more of a comment to add to what you just stated, and just kind of an example, if I may. I'm dealing with a situation now in one of my counties, and that particular law stated that, that I could possibly move on redistricting maps without the certification from reapportionment. But I want to make sure that I followed, the reapportionment their plans and certifying these maps before I moved on legislation. So if that makes any sense. But that having that piece in there, Whip Park, really helped with my situation on a local level to kind of keep me out of that local fight with the local governments. If that make any sense? Yeah. So.
Thank you so much. All right. Do we have any further discussion? Okay. What number are you? All right. Go ahead.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I have a question regarding that. How did we do it in the past? In the past, don't we have to go through the delegation, the local delegation, before we bring that to the House?
Well, typically speaking, I think there are a lot of different configurations. As we went around the room, we all live in very different communities. For example, using myself, I have 2 counties where I'm the only House member, so there's not a delegation that exists. So in that case, it would be a little different because you would bring the legislation without consulting with anyone other than Legislative Council and the Reapportionment Office.
Because we have one, in Cobb County, we had one last year, and we can expect to get one this year as well. And from what I know and understand, I think it's important to have that be deliberated within the local delegation before we bring that here.
That's correct, and that's why we've requested everyone do their delegation rules. And I believe Cobb County has submitted theirs, so I appreciate that very much. So your delegation rules would hopefully abate any situation.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right, hearing no further questions, we're going to take a vote on this motion. For those in favor of adopting the 2023-2024 Intergovernmental Coordination Committee rules, say aye. Aye. Those opposed, no. All right. It was Representative Park. Thank you. All right, so it appears the ayes have it, so thank you very much. The rules do pass. And with no further business at this time, we are adjourned, and I thank all of you for your time today. Feel free to contact me